Hey, sticking with high school hoops, Elijah, we promised the people some regional previews, so let's get right to them, shall we?
I mean, yeah, as we said at the top of the show, we got 8 area teams still standing as regionals. Saturday comes upon us tomorrow, and Jay Prince for the second year in a row. Well, one of those 8 teams is Homestead Spartans.
Yeah, that's right, Elijah. Now, for those of you at home, not Elijah since he wasn't here yet, you may remember Homestead dominated last year up until the regional round, going undefeated before falling in the regional semis to eventual state champ Carmel. This year's squad, pretty similarly dominant, honestly. They're 22-5, riding a 12-game win streak heading into the weekend. And up first for the Spartans on Saturday is a rematch with Westfield, who they saw earlier this year. The Shamrocks, they're making their first ever trip to this stage.
I think it helps us a lot. Obviously, we saw them celebrating their sectional win pretty big, and it's not really new to us, so we're used to that. But really seeing them excited to play, we know they're going to come out with energy, a lot of fans, and play hard. So we got to match that energy and even that better energy. So really just focus on ourselves. We got a young group of guys, but they're ready to go.
The huge takeaway is that we're capable of winning, but we have to shut down their 2 key players, obviously Braden and Cam, but just play our normal game, play hard defense, just play hard in general, and we'll be just fine.
Our kids understand. Our kids been a part of it. We know what kind of atmosphere it's going to be. We know Westfield is going to bring a very tough crowd. The first time ever winning the sectional. I'm sure their school and community is excited. So we're ready for the challenge, and we're hope that again that the ball bounces our way.
Tip between Sparty and the Shamrocks set for noon in Logansport tomorrow.
And staying in Logansport for the first time really since actually 2009, Snyder's making an appearance in regionals, and a tall task awaits the Panthers this weekend in their opening round game. 6'10", Flory-Bidunga and Kokomo will be Snyder's opponent Saturday morning. Snyder's tallest player is just 6'4", but Coach Jeremy Roch and his guys think they have a group that can go out and get the job done.
We're going to have to be a little creative in terms of our scheme, and we're going to have to make sure that he doesn't beat us single-handedly, and that's going to be a team effort. And then, with that, they've got some solid shooters around, but we've got to pick our poison at some degree and then hope that they have problems guarding us on the other end as well.
Something that we worked on all year is we're going to do what we do. So I think playing at our pace and playing at our speed, I don't know if they can play at that. And I think that defensively it's going to take all of us. Our tallest guy's 6'4", so I think with heart and determination and our willingness to compete, I think we can do it.
We beat some pretty good teams, we're the best team in our area, people say, and then, we keep overcoming a lot of people. We keep overcoming a lot that people don't think we can, so we're ready to just keep proving people wrong and keep going out there battling each night and playing our game and just taking this thing as far as we can.
Tip between Snyder and Kokomo is set for 10 a.m. tomorrow in Logansport.
Bumping down to Class 3A for the 3rd straight year, the Leo Lions are off to regionals. Now, you may remember their magical run to state really began last year at this round when they knocked off Northwood. Coach Kerry Cogdill and company say that experience certainly paid dividends for them so far this year as they go from the hunter to the hunted and try to make a 2nd straight trip to semi-state.
I think experience always helps. You can't substitute for experience, and to say that you've been there and had that opportunity already in the past, I think it definitely works to our advantage. But you still got to play the games. You still got to execute. And in basketball, it's 32 minutes. You got to be better for 32 minutes.
Definitely our defense and just playing team ball. Defense, when we lock up, we're a really hard team to beat. Coach really harps on that in practice and just keeps reminding us of that. And then just when we play together, we definitely just get a lot of open looks, and it's going to be hard when you have a lot of guys that can score from all levels.
We've had a target all season. I feel like they do well, and they've been here before, so I know that they're gonna do well and just play Leo basketball and play how they've been playing.
Tough to beat when they play Leo basketball are the Lions. The Lions going to see Norwell in the regional semis tomorrow. Speaking of the Knights, Elijah, tell the people about them.
Well, I got you. After coming up short last year, the Norwell Knights have taken the sectional title, of course, advancing them to regionals for the 2nd time. In the last 7 years, the Knights have only won regionals 3 times in the program history, and will be faced with a tough opponent, like we said, the Leo Lions in opening round. Norwell will face the Leo Lions, a team they lost to by 7 in the regular season, but they're ready to get some revenge.
They got us earlier in the regular season, and we're just trying to get them back here and keep it advancing.
It was a really great game last time we played them. It was back and forth. I think just
making them hit outside shots is a big key. And then because obviously they got 2 bigs that are going to be tough. And then just continue to play well on offense, move the ball, and attack the basket, and that's going to help us out a lot.
We've got to really take care of the basketball against them. That was something that we did not do very well in the first game. We've got to rebound the basketball really well against them, and hopefully our kids will be up for the challenge on Saturday.
Game will take place at 12 tomorrow. Winner will advance to the regional championship later that evening at 8 p.m.
So we got one team in the area for sure locked in for a regional. We're going to make our way down to Class 2A now, and a new year, new cast of dudes. Same story for the Blackhawk Christian boys basketball team. The Braves in the regional round for a 5th straight season. In fact, hey, Blackhawk hasn't lost a playoff game since semi-state in 2018. And the reigning 2A champs, well, they haven't forgotten either as they look to make it 4 straight regional titles this weekend.
We're confident we have what it takes to win this regional. We just have to execute our stuff and really just fight and focus in on the teams we're playing.
I think our size will help us against all 3 of these matchups. So just pounding inside to Jake Boyer and Josh First and then playing off that with our guards. It's a good strength that we have that all 5 of us are looking to score. So I feel like we have the advantage to some of these teams that have a couple really strong players and then some guys that aren't as strong. So all 5 of our guys are always looking to attack, and it's going to be hard to guard with whoever we match up against.
You know, I think it's a really good regional, a lot of really good teams in this regional, but I think if we play our game, we'll have a good chance of coming out of it.
The Braves going to get North Judson tomorrow out at North Judson. Tip is set for 11 a.m. in that one.
And on the other side of the bracket at North Judson is Central Noble, the Cougs, making their first trip to the regional round since 2017. CN looking for just their 2nd ever trip to the state's Final Four, but led by Wisconsin signee Connor Essegian and a good supporting staff. The Cougs feel like they have the group to get it done.
It's one game at a time, so, obviously getting the first one. But, we think we're definitely a strong enough team mentally and physically to go out there and beat anybody. So, we think it's our shot this year. So we're just going to use that mentality and really just keep working together and, continue to go at it.
We got to play our game. We just got to take it one game at a time. I mean, just like I said, play our game. Don't let them speed us up.
We've played all different styles this year, and the one thing that I think we live on is our defense. And we're known for offense, but we give up 42 points a game playing a fast pace. So we're pretty good defensively, and we're going to take the defensive mindset down to North Judson on Saturday.
If we try to change who we are, then obviously things will crumble. So if we keep continuing who Central Noble is, and we keep that culture, then there's really nothing that can stop us.
Central Noble will open up with Bishop Knoll tomorrow at 1 p.m. at North Judson.
Hey, and finally, let's take a look at Class 1A. 2 area teams looking to bring home regional crowns there. Up first, Fremont. They're going to be at Triton. The Eagles will play the hosts at noon. If they win, they get the winner of the North White Gary 21st Century game at 7:30. And at Frankfort, Southwood. How about those Knights, man? Making another trip to regionals. They're going to play Lafayette Central Catholic at 10 a.m. tomorrow. The winner of that one going to play the winner of Liberty Christian Blue River Valley, in the title game at 7:30.